To master customer development, both theoretically and practically, we'll spend 4 full, intense working days. It's going to be quite the deep dive. Day 1. Getting started with customer development. First things first, grab a copy of The Startup Owner's Manual by Steve Blank. Spend about 4 hours reading the initial chapters. This will give you a solid introduction to the concept of customer development. Don't worry about getting through a set amount of pages, just soak up as much as you can in that time. Use the SQ3R method from the first week's video. If you're lost about the first week, it's actually part of the 3rd week of the free UX 6 weeks course. To get the full picture, make sure you watch all the videos in sequence. You can find the playlist in the course description. Next, dive into some real-world stories on platforms like Medium and Smashing Magazine. Look for case studies that showcase both successful and unsuccessful applications of customer development. This will help you see the theory in action. Day 2. Hypotheses and user interaction. Now, if you've got a product idea from earlier in the course, great. If not, just use a business idea you might have developed user personas for previously. Start by outlining your assumptions about your target audience, including their needs and potential problems they might face. Once you've got your hypothesis, use ChatGPT to fill in any gaps in your understanding, but only after you've tried to work things out yourself. Prepare a list of questions and roleplay as if ChatGPT is a customer. Interview it and record the answers for analysis. Day 3. From theory to practice. Today is all about getting your hands dirty with real-world interactions, interviewing real users, finding respondents. Use social media, forums, and other online platforms to find 5 or 10 people who match your target audience profile. Conducting interviews, set up calls or meetups. Keep these short, around 10-15 minutes, so you don't scare anyone off. Use your question list to explore their needs and expectations. Analyzing the data, systematizing responses. Keep track of the interview responses in a spreadsheet or database. Look for common themes or patterns. Drawing insights. Identify which of your initial hypotheses were correct or off mark. What new insights did you gain? Documenting the process. Reporting. Compile a report of your findings. This will be useful for your portfolio to show potential employers your skills. Presentation. Create a brief presentation with your main findings and recommendations. Refining hypotheses. Review. Based on your data, revise your hypothesis about your audience and their needs. Day 4. Data analysis and conclusion. This is the day to tie all your findings together. Deep dive into data. Summarizing insights. Write up a detailed report summarizing the key insights from all your interviews and research. Data clustering. Group your respondents by common characteristics to better define audience segments. Documenting and visualizing. Data visualization. Create infographics and charts to make your findings clear and compelling. Final presentation. Prepare a presentation that outlines your conclusions and recommendations. Strategizing. Refining strategy. Update your product development strategy based on what you've learned. Planning next steps. Outline what further research, prototype development, and hypothesis testing you need to do next. Feedback and iteration. Getting feedback. Seek feedback from mentors, peers, or the community. Iteration. Based on the feedback, refine your approach. Remember, customer development is all about iterative improvement. So that wraps up this block of the course. Next week, you'll move on to practical skills in information architecture and start using tools to craft effective UX solutions. Get ready to apply everything you've learned so far to real-world challenges.